Today we get to review the Char-Broil X200. Is this a great portable barbecue? Now, why did I buy this? And Carla, my wife that is filming, is actually nodding her head asking, why did I buy this? I'm a keen barbecuer and I love barbecuing with coal, but sometimes I really feel like a cheeky burger or just a steak, or say you're on a diet and you're so fed up of that chicken or that salmon cooked in the same way, and you think it would be so much better if I could just barbecue it. And that's why I bought this. I can see myself just whipping this up. It's gas fueled, and just maybe do a burger or two on that night that I don't want to light up the fire, wait for the coal to heat up and things like that. This is designed mainly for people that take it out, so like people that love camper vanning. Is that a thing, camper vanning? Camping. I think I'm just going to leave it in the house. But let's open it up, review it, make a couple of burgers, and make up our mind. We open this up, and here it is in all its glory. All right, I take this out. Oh, put it back here. Okay, we're gonna start taking it apart. True infrared, but rather is a technology to allow an even dissipation of heat. So regardless of where you're gonna put your steak, your burgers, it's gonna cook evenly. But we're gonna put it to the test, put a burger on one side, put a burger on the other side, see if it cooks actually evenly. So there are locks here, we take one here and the other. In this box we've got our regulator, the drip tray, here are the grates, and if you come look closely, these small slits are the technology of the true infrared to give even heat distribution. This, I have no idea what that is. Okay, we'll just put it down, and this is what we need, a bunch of instructions to tell us how to put it together. Let's follow them anyway. Let's not be the typical guys that don't follow instructions, they just try to wing it. I've been that guy for many years, and I've screwed up a lot of technology. Anyway, this is to clean the grate, grilling guide. Okay, it's a bunch of stuff that I don't think we need. Cooking tips, we know how to cook, right? True infrared, we're gonna experiment on that. Searing, making succulent meat, come on, we know all that stuff. Now, the instruction, this is what we need to put those last two pieces together. All right, so first thing, let's install the valve. So we put this in. I must say this feels a bit flimsy. It's locked. So that should be it. This is our drip tray, which goes just here, like that. This thing, we figured it out, it goes here. I'm a little bit surprised because it's painted. Usually you don't put painted stuff directly over the fire, but you know, here you go. So we put the grate on top of it. And one of the weird things is that the grate kind of dances around a little bit, and it's because instead of sitting around the frame, it's got these little things that are bumped over it. I think maybe this was just not done very well, because it's a little bit thickened here. And the reason why I went for this one instead of the Porter Chef or the Weber Q, it's just a question of price. I don't want to use this very much. This costs about 150 pounds, while if you go for the Porter Chef, the Weber Q, you're talking 300 plus pounds. So I wanted to see how the cheapest, yet from a reputable good brand, portable barbecue would actually do, and hence the decision to buy this. This valve is designed to go with a portable propane bottle. So I bought this extension so I could use the bigger bottle I have at home. And let's try it out. So this works, that there is the little valve so you can turn it. Probably it's easier to remove this first. And we go like this, we just screw it in real tight. Put it back in. Again, this feels flimsy to me, but anyway, this is how it's done. Push this in. Like that, clicked, and we close it, and it's good and tight. First time you use the gas, just some soapy water, making sure it's not making any bubbles, because if you've got bubbles, then obviously you have gas loss, which is not happening. Same thing here. Make sure all the connections have a bit of soapy water. Nothing is happening, so we're good to cook. All the way to the maximum. And we have the fire here. Put in the grate. Of course, the grate was better if you put it on before. I just wanted to show you fire, and we close this. And now let's measure how much time we take to get it to temperature. This is the first time we're using this. So you want to bring it to the maximum, and you want to run it for about good 5-10 minutes so that all the glues and paints from the processing process just get charred away. So we're going to let it run for a few minutes, and then I'm going to taste it with some yummy burgers. This has only been 3 minutes, and we have the oven approaching 275 degrees Celsius. You can start smelling some of those byproducts I was telling you about, but the speed at which it heats up, it's absolutely incredible. And let's spend 20 seconds on what is the true infrared that they're talking about. Having that grate at the top of the fire, there's no direct flame against your food, and instead, everything gets warmed up with the air in the barbecue, which according to Char-Broil means that the food does not dry up and remains moist. But we are to temperature, we'll let this go for about 5-6 minutes. I don't smell anything weird anymore. So let's cook some burgers. All right, so the guinea pigs will be the kids. We're gonna put one burger here and one burger on the other side. And of course, some sausages, just for good measure. And we close this. This has been just over a minute. Right off the bat, the heat is very high. You can see in the sausages are beginning to have a sear mark already, which I think will make cooking at low temperature a little bit challenging. Also because in the meantime, I've lowered this to the minimum. 2 minutes. Nice sear mark on this one. Let's see the other one if it's similar. Similar, I guess. So it's a little bit higher here than here. And in fact, you can also see from the coloring of the grate, I think maybe on this side, the temperature is a little bit higher than over here. But let's test it over time. Just for precaution, I'm going to put our sausages on this side, if indeed is lighter. Because of course, sausages need to be cooked slowly. And we close. We had 2 minutes on both sides, so let's see if it is in fact what we expect. This one being a little bit, whoa, a little bit of flare up. I guess here it's marginally hotter, but I gotta say, this seems quite of an even distribution. Quite happy with this. I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with the grill marks on our burger. It might be a bit too hot for the buns, but let's give it a try. At the end of the day, you gotta toast your buns, so it's gotta be the right temperature. This literally like 30 seconds, otherwise we're gonna ruin our buns, and we don't want to ruin our buns. See? Okay, we are done. This is all we wanted. And these are burgers done. These are for the kids, so we kept them nice and simple. Our little sausages too. So for the first cook, I'm really happy. It did exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted a burger, couldn't be bothered to light up my coal, so I got this, and the burgers look fantastic. The kids are already shouting yummy, yummy over there. And now we're gonna make burgers for ourselves. So first cook, I'm really happy with it. Good quality build. Think about it, this is one of the cheapest one you can buy. So probably they're not gonna be as amazing as the Weber, but if you just wanna make simple burgers, simple chicken, things like that, I think this has been a pretty good buy. But anyway, I'll do a few barbecues and I'll let you know in a few months' time. Ciao.